30 hertz straight up.
I want to share the platform.
Hello to all my supporters. Thank you for tuning in on this wonderful Wednesday. We are always live at 6:30. I have a special guest with me today. We are going to be talking about breaking barriers with lupus, Black men, and health and wellness, right?
Mm-hmm.
So without further ado, Duch. Did I say that right?
Yeah, you said it right.
Okay, let's go.
Don't start. Exactly.
Yes, I was practicing your name. I was just,
why everybody can't
I
think
talk on my tongue, so it was kind of like I don't want to mess up on his name. So, without further ado, who are you? What do you have going on?
I am a podcaster, musician, podcast engineer, podcast producer, business owner, merch, all that stuff.
Okay, so let's slow it down just a little bit.
Okay.
What kind of podcast do you have? What do you guys talk about?
I actually have two different ones. So the first one that I have, we're actually going into our 10th year. It's called 72 and 10 Podcast. We started off as a relationship podcast a long time ago, but now we talk about a bunch of different topics. So
it's just like an everyday podcast.
Yeah.
That's dope.
Mm-hmm.
That's dope.
Mm-hmm.
So,
and then the everyday podcast, I started during the pandemic. It was kind of something for me to do by myself outside of them two. You know what I'm saying? So I started that, and it was supposed to be a thing where all the people on the network, we could be interchangeable. So it could be a pod without me on there. It would be a pod with Seth from Sweats and Suits and TZ from TZ Talks or something like that. So,
okay.
But it ended up going a different way, and I just ended up being on there all the time. So
it went in a different way that you like, though.
Mm-hmm. But I actually like it. I like where we at now.
It's pretty dope. I like your setup too.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
We had a pleasure of being there a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah, I'm putting that episode out tomorrow too for y'all that's listening to this.
That was a dope, funny episode, I would say. So thank you for having us.
No, I'm glad y'all came.
So you said you have a business, you're an entrepreneur. What else? What is that?
As like Tone, we have the podcast network, Everyday Media, and then the merch to go with the media company. But we record podcasts, we do all that stuff. Same stuff that you see here, we do the same thing over there.
Okay, that's dope. I am missing a shirt though. I did.
I know that's my fault. That's totally my fault. It's sitting right there on the table in the
So it's
merch.
ready?
Yeah, it's ready.
I'm supposed to be wearing that shirt on the plane.
That's my fault, you.
Okay.
I apologize. I'm for real. I really did. It really did slip my mind to take it with me though. But
okay. So let's get into it.
Mm-hmm.
We are here today. What are we here for today?
We're here to talk about men's health and sometimes the lack thereof of Black men that don't want to go take care of those things, and how we're gonna tie it into lupus, right?
That's right.
Yeah.
It always gotta make sense, right? So as far as men go,
did you tag me though? So I can come on now. We got to get the people in here.
See.
Just trying to help out, man.
I did.
But yeah, because I actually have a doctor's appointment on Friday, but it's just the point that,
What do you have a doctor appointment for?
I haven't told too many people that, but I have heart failure. So
Wow.
it's
Okay.
it's not congestive. It's a thing where the bottom wall is thickening up. So it how can I explain it? It fills up faster. So the bottom chamber fills up faster, so it makes it beat faster. But we got it under control right now. So just trying to figure out what caused it more so than
I was gonna ask
trying
you
to
that.
cure it. Yeah.
Okay, so how long have you had that?
I got diagnosed last December, so almost a year.
Fairly new.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yep.
Okay. So
And I didn't only found it because I went to the doctor and asked him because it was a regular check-in, but my heart was sometimes it would just speed up and just be beating like super hard. Yeah, exactly. So I asked him about it. We went and got a echo. They looked at it and they did the X-rays and all that stuff. So yeah.
So you were actually paying attention about it. And you knew that was not going on.
I've been paying attention to it since. See, I got all my check engine lights is on. So I got I had high blood pressure. So after I got that, I was super on top of it, trying to make sure that I was lowering that, and then going in for a checkup for that. They found out that I had diabetes, which is in my family, so I knew that was coming. But during one of my checkups for my diabetes, we found out about the other thing.
Okay, so what was first? The high blood pressure?
Mm-hmm. High blood pressure was 5 years ago, I want to say.
5 years ago. And what caused you? So you normally see the doctor? Have
Mm-hmm.
you always been a person that normally?
Oh no,
goes
I
to
use
see
my
the doctor?
insurance for sure.
Use your insurance.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that's dope. So let's start there first.
Mm-hmm.
So the fact that you always do your your routine checkups
Mm-hmm.
led you into something that you wouldn't have known
Mm-hmm.
if you didn't regularly go to the doctor,
Yep.
because the stigma is a lot of
We don't.
African American men or men period do not go to the doctor, and
At
it
all.
is so important to go to the doctor for multitude of things. You know, you have your physical, you have your health care checkup, which is two totally different things, and then it goes from there, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then we have things that are hereditary. So was high blood pressure hereditary in your family?
High blood pressure was not hereditary. That's what kind of caused a concern, because I know the diabetes is in my family. My pops has it. My sister has it. So that was one of the things I was kind of prepared for, so to say. But I was going in for a physical, and it was a black doctor. He was like, you're trending up. He's like, it's not bad right now, but I want you to go get it checked out. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't want to be if you don't, you're gonna regret it. That was his words. If you don't get it checked up now, don't think that you're gonna drink water. He was like, you have to go get this checked out, because you know what I'm saying. And I took those words seriously, because it's a black man telling me this.
So that's when he sent you to a specialist.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So for those that do not know, we could just slow it back down just a little bit. When you go to your primary care provider, where you went to, they can't handle a lot of things. So when it's something specific, they send you to a specialist that has more education behind it. Okay. That's really dope that you go to the doctor. For one. So we gonna give you a round of applause.
I appreciate it. And what was crazy is, to tie it back into the lupus, it was started by a woman that I was dating who had lupus.
Wow. Okay, so let me hear that part.
We met probably 2015. I didn't know about it in the beginning, but we were together probably like 2.5 years, 3 years. So seen all the stuff.
Did you know that she had lupus when you were dating her?
Yeah, once she told me about it. Yeah, like once I seen it first, and then she told me about it. Like,
so what do you mean you seen it?
I seen the waking up in the morning and barely can get out the bed because it hurts, type of thing. So yeah. And
then you start asking questions, and she told you.
Yeah, she told me. So we did. I done did the walks, all that stuff.
Listen, I gotta give you a real high five.
No, I told you I know what I'm doing.
That is super dope. So because she has an autoimmune disease, your ex girlfriend had it. You
Mhm.
just wanted to start going to the doctor
Yeah,
to
man.
be more
Mhm.
careful.
Be more
yourself.
mindful of myself. Yeah.
That is so dope. Like we definitely need to bring more awareness for our men
Mhm.
to go to the doctor. Like it doesn't matter if you don't have anything hereditary. It doesn't matter if your whole family is healthy. The way that you eat, what you do,
Man.
will cause something that you expose of too much.
Yeah.
And if you out here just being active, period, you definitely still needs to go to the doctor, right?
No, that's a fact.
It should be a normal thing.
No, it should be. And
But it's
people,
not.
I'm with you. It should be. And I can't I can't sit here and act like I just did it all my life. Like it, like I said, it took somebody else for me to that I cared about to see them and where they were at, and like, okay, nah, it's serious. You gotta take care of yourself, and especially getting old. Like shit, my fault, my fault. But yeah, getting old, like it only get worse. That's all I can say.
It only get worse if you
If you can ignore it, right? Yep.
that is so dope. So okay, so it started with high blood pressure.
Mm-hmm.
Then what was the second thing?
Diabetes. That was 2021.
So what was the symptoms? What did that look like?
That's the point. I didn't even know. Didn't even know.
Going to the doctor regularly.
Didn't even know.
Wow. Okay. So what type of treatments are you on for that?
I was taking a bunch of pills for that, but now they're combining the pills, so I'm taking stuff that's more for the heart failure. So I'm taking one that slows the heart down and slows my is it adrenaline? One of those things is slowing that and then slowing my heart down so it's not beating so hard and so much. So those two are, I don't know the names. I know it's Jardiance. Don't give me the line. Jardiance and Tresto. Those are those two, and then it's like a fake water pill that I'm taking too.
Fake water pill.
Cause she told me, she said if you took a real water pill, you would know it because you'll be peeing like crazy. But
so they just introduce your body to something.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So I'm taking. They just up my dosage from my last. I went to see them in July, so we're trying to check it out and see, make sure everything's okay. That's what I'm going on Friday.
Okay. So
but I've been through it all. I done did what's the one where you go on the tube? I done been in that to check on my heart. I done did the echoes. I done did stress tests, all that stuff. Stress test was that was crazy. I never felt so weird. For real, they told me I couldn't drink caffeine because caffeine was the way to cure the stress. So they gave me some stuff, and it just felt I felt it like going
when
in.
Your body
yeah.
I think that's called the dye concentration,
mm-hmm.
and it makes
Man,
you feel all warm.
My God,
like
that was crazy. Mm-hmm. That was crazy. I ain't gonna lie.
That's not funny, but
it's not funny. But I'm not. Yeah,
right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That was funny. I was like, I don't never want to feel like that ever.
So
For real, my heart was pumping fast.
Did you go to sleep?
No, I didn't go to sleep during the test. No, but once they gave me the caffeine and it slowed down, I went back to normal. Yeah, I went home and went to sleep.
That's funny.
But yeah, that's crazy.
So what is your normal routine like? Having congestive heart failure, right?
It's not congestive. It's I don't know what the name. It's some trichomoniasis, something like that. Like it's some super long word, but it's not congestive. Like because it wasn't from my eating habits or nothing like that. But now I do have to eat differently, so I got to cut down on fast food. I got to cut down on salts. I got to cut down on drinking soda and stuff like that. So
has that been hard?
Yeah, for sure. Especially soda. Soda is the worst thing. That's like my vice, low key.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Ginger ale. Oh my God, come on now.
That's one of my favorites.
For real, like, man. No, you see they got the cherry now. Oh my God, come on now.
They got strawberry.
They got all of them. Concord grape. I know all of them. I done had all of them. Bold. I done had what?
So what is a typical day in the life of Duch dealing with all of these things?
Still busy. I'm trying to slow down, but
are you?
That's just my life.
just like, so are you taking care of your
Oh yeah.
So
No,
what
I
does that look like? Do you get up?
get up for 6:30 for work. Work 7 to 4. Might have a pod afterwards. Might not. It's slowed down from what I used to do. I used to have pods, 2 and 3 pods a day. So I don't have as many pods to record, so I can go home and go to sleep and, you know what I'm saying, rest and do the things that I have to do. But it's still the same, still busy,
But
still
do you
the
feel
entrepreneur.
normal?
No, I feel
things,
good. I
eating
feel good.
things? Do you have a hard time going to certain
I just started
restaurants?
meal prepping, so shout out to my family, Tiffany. She been looking out for me and trying to figure that out. Because I need real food. I need not processed food.
You most definitely do.
No, for real, I'm trying. I'm trying.
So in order to make that easy transition, it's definitely hard. Sometimes you fall off the bandwagon, but it's all about it's always the next day, the next hour, the next minute. So you shouldn't be so hard, if you decide to have a pop.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? People don't understand it like, dang.
You said a pop? Oh, okay. Where are you from originally? For real.
I told you where I was from.
No, you didn't.
Bakersfield.
Oh, okay.
So you just messed up my house. See, this.
You told me to ask questions. I'm asking a question.
Oh my God. So people are so hard on themselves when they just, when they mess up, or they've been working out for the last year and they missed a week and now they haven't worked out for 5 years.
Yeah.
People need to understand to be more mindful, to be more patient, and allow themselves to have more grace, because
For real.
it's a mindset.
It definitely is.
It's a mindset. Once you get your house together and your regular routines of working out, right? Because you do work out.
Oh, I'm getting more into that too. I don't even know. I haven't been working out though. I ain't gonna lie. I want to play basketball though. I'm trying to figure out that.
Why don't you go to open gym?
I don't be having time, man.
You have to make time.
I know. I do. You right.
You have to make time for what's important to you.
You right.
Yeah,
I ain't gonna say you wrong.
I'm not.
I'm not about to argue with. I know I can. They said it. They tried to set me up with some facility out in Menominee Falls to go work out and stuff like that. I don't know what it was. It was some. No, it was one of the Aurora healthcare things.
Okay. I know exactly. It's pretty nice in there too, and very clean.
I'm sure it is. It's probably very expensive too. They won't.
Okay, so how does the stigma surrounding chronic illness plays a part in Black men contributing to feelings of shame, isolation, and difficulty seeking help?
We just don't be wanting to do it. We so prideful. We have so much ego that we be thinking we all right when we not.
Why though? Like, your pride is that important over your health?
Man, I wish I knew. It'd be y'all fault. The fact that the mothers that be like, suck it up and don't cry and don't be emotional, don't open up, don't do all this stuff, and then we gotta be this strong Black man when you grow up, and then you want to show that your weaknesses of because some men look at that as a weakness. Like, I'm not this heroic, strong Black figure that, you know what I'm saying, nothing harms me type of thing.
Okay, so let's take it back a little bit. Not y'all. I'm not a mother that ever did that. I always think and always express and communicate that a man should be emotional. It's for you to be emotional and express
the boys that, because we grow up and it be like we'll fall and bump our knee or something and cry. I'm like, oh, you all right? No, you know what I'm saying? And it starts there.
But dads do that.
But I'm saying
that's where I never did that though.
It starts there.
That did that. It's baby, are you okay? Do you time out? Do you need to sit down? Like I baby.
But yeah, you baby him. That's what we really need, low key.
Then I babied him.
Now you be on him. Now you be on him.
Yes.
He must be acting bad. That's what I said. Don't do it. Just do it because he acting bad. Do it because he, you know what I'm saying?
That's a whole other topic. But okay, so to say that seriously, like, you have such a following. I'm sure that you bring so much to this community and you have such an influence on certain people. why can't you or Black men discuss the health and wellness or discuss how important it is to go to the doctor and getting your regular routine checked
I've been
out?
wanting to,
Why haven't you done it?
cause
But we're doing
Black
it now,
men
huh?
they don't be wanting to do it.
Why though? Are they
I
scared?
don't,
Like
I don't know.
we really need to know. Like,
I
why do you guys
don't
not
know.
go to the doctor?
I
We
do
really
not
need to know
know.
those answers, and
I
we
don't
definitely
know.
will respond back to those answers. But I need those
I
answers.
promise you, they don't be one.
You
Like I've
for
been talking
real?
about this. I've been talking about it on the pod for at least a year and a half. I've been trying to tell Seth, let's do an event to talk about like like the women do. Y'all be having all kind of events where y'all just be
We
in there
do.
talking about things and stuff. Like, why we can't do that?
Y'all can.
Let's do it, man.
Y'all
I'm
can.
dead serious.
Y'all
That's
can.
the part.
Y'all can, and y'all
We
can go
don't
with the
though.
women. Y'all
I
can go
be
with the women.
trying. I be
Your
trying.
doctor has to be your friend. You have to be comfortable
No,
with
that's
your
my
doctor
people.
like your spouse. Or
I love
something
all
like
of them too, because they be vigorously trying to figure this out too. Like they serious about it. They probably take it more serious than I do.
He definitely do take it more serious than you, but you should be taking it serious too.
No, I'm taking it very seriously, but they like no. We got to figure out where it came from. Where is this? The why? What? When? Where? Why? All that stuff. Like
Have
they.
you got a second opinion?
Mm-mm.
I think maybe you should if it's the what, when, and why.
No, they're trying to trace it back through my family. Like who else in your family has this, and where is it coming from? Because we get the diabetes, your pops or your dad has it, and all that stuff. But where is this thing that we looking at coming from? Because nobody in my family has it. And all like we went both sides, all that stuff. Nobody has it.
Oh, nobody has it on neither side.
Mm-mm. So that's what they're trying to figure out now. So I just did a kind of like a 23andMe type of thing for health.
Mhm.
So trying to figure it out now.
Well, I hope you when you find out.
No, I'm gonna figure it. We're gonna figure it out. Yeah, we're gonna come back. I'm gonna come back, and we're gonna have an update on it.
Okay. How can community support systems like family, friends, and support groups to help Black men cope with the challenges of living with chronic illnesses?
That's a good question. I would love to start one. I would love to start one of those type of groups because I just found out that Steph Crosley.
Oh,
Steph Crosley from Priority. She has congestive heart failure, but she got it through when she had the baby. When she when she got pregnant with little Steph. So I was gonna do a pod with her so we could talk about it more and try to shed more light on it, but I'm gonna figure it out.
You most definitely.
No, I'm gonna figure it out because I really want to figure out the heart thing because it's such a thing where it's no symptoms and stuff like that, but I could have a heart attack, like that. You know what I'm saying? So
are you living healthy with your?
Trying to as much as I can. Like instead of I don't drink as much. I stopped smoking a long time ago. But yeah, I'm trying to as much as I can.
How do you feel like just talking about it to the world now?
I did a whole pod about it. I did like a press conference about it. Not a press conference, but I did like a whole I did like a whole pod about it where it was just me. And wasn't nobody. No, I had no guests. I had nobody. I did like a checkup on myself and just let people know where I was at. I haven't told nobody about the heart failure, but the other stuff.
I'm so proud of you though because that's where you accept it. It takes people years to accept what they have, and you can't do better.
I might not even have years. That's the point.
You just talking.
Well, for real, I'm accepting the point of, how can I explain it?
Is this just your logic, not what they told you?
No. This is just me saying. I'm just saying. Anything can happen, but I'm in a way better place than I was 6 months ago. Like they think that that is cured and stuff like that now, but you still got to be cautious of stuff like that.
You definitely got to be cautious and mindful. Like you can never get rid of lupus, right? But you can go on remission. Okay. So that means that you show no symptoms and things of that nature, but you still have to be mindful. You still have to take certain meds and things of that nature so you can kind of stay in that state. Because anything that you can do can flare it back up.
I've never seen her take medicine.
Who?
My ex. Yeah. Your ex? Yeah.
She probably was very discreet about it.
She probably was.
Very discreet about it.
She was trying to hide it from me for a long time.
Really? How long did she get away with hiding it from you?
A couple months.
Okay, so let's go back to it. So
couple months.
A couple of months. So you were seeing her get out of bed.
It was a thing because
Mm-hmm.
we were living in two different places. She was in Chicago. I was here, so I didn't spend that. In the beginning, we weren't spending the night that much with each other until she started coming back here, and I would go spend the night down there and stuff like that. Then I, you know what I'm saying, kind of seen it.
And so when you asked her, what would she say?
No, she
Because
can't.
she actually told you.
She told me she
Okay,
wanted to
so
hide
what
it.
do you mean? You just said she was hiding it.
I'm thinking she was hiding it as far as before telling me, like trying to hide it as
Oh.
far as like I told you, I've never seen her take pills.
But you ain't always around either.
That's the point. That's what I'm saying. You take it when I'm not around, then when I come, you know what I'm saying? You are active and stuff like that. But
Yeah, that's how it was in the beginning. Like,
for you,
yeah, like because I didn't accept it, so I hid it for a very long time. So nobody
did
knew.
you have a point where you didn't take the pills, trying to like, in that part of acceptance, like, no, I'm not even gonna take the pills because I don't believe it.
Yeah, so I was at a point where I did not take my meds,
Mhm.
and things just got worse because I was still in the beginning stages.
Okay.
So it wasn't going so well. So I had to take it.
Yeah, I already know. I've seen it.
then-
Like it's crazy to see a person be normal 1 minute and like not normal the next minute.
And that was a lot of the issues. Still to this day, that people that don't know anything about lupus, or people that do not know me,
Yeah.
They would say that. You know, like I'll be like, you know, I never like to say, or I don't feel good, or I done did too much, or no, because I don't like to put things on my illness.
Yeah.
It's just like I'm gonna sit this one out.
Yeah.
Or I'm tired. I'll say I'm tired or something like that. And oh no, you wasn't. I just think that they can't accept that. They can't understand like how you was just partying yesterday, had such a great time, or how you was partying for 3 days straight, and all of a sudden you just sick.
Yeah.
People minds, the way people mindset is so messed up sometimes, because it's like you don't even allow yourself to believe something like this. You know what I'm saying? You just got to go through measurements. So I went through that. But at this point in my life, that don't bother me.
Totally different.
Yeah, I'm totally different. When I tell you,
you don't even care. Like,
when I tell you, I don't even care to explain myself to anyone.
No, that's a fact.
I don't care to explain.
I appreciate that, because it's like, man, you shouldn't have to though. That's the messed up part.
People that know you, or people that respect you or love you, they gonna understand, and they gonna give you that, and they just gonna check up on you.
How long have you had it? Well, when were you diagnosed?
13, 12.
Okay.
So I had it.
You dealt with it, not had it. Yeah.
Over 20 years.
Okay.
Over 20 years. I've been dealing with it, and I don't even say I deal with it anymore. I'm living well with it.
Yeah.
Because you know, I went through my stages of not accepting it, just hating everything, everybody, whatever, being rebellious, not doing what I'm supposed to do. But my support team was so dope, like I still had to do what I was supposed to do. I was so young, right? And then times I didn't want to take my meds because I'm like, I'm gonna just be normal. I don't want to take no meds. Like that didn't work for me. And you know, then I just accepted it. So once I accepted it, it was just everything else was history. Once I accepted it, I started learning about it. Because you
doing
know,
the research,
because when you are in denial or don't want to accept it, ain't nobody trying to hear nothing, listen, like none of that.
But you could do the research and figure out like healthier ways to do certain stuff too.
Do what you do. You don't have to completely be just this straight narrow person. You can still indulge in things, but you have to be mindful how much you're indulging and how often you're indulging. You gotta really listen to your body. Like when I tell you our body speaks to us,
no, for real,
it really actually does. But you have to be in tune with it to understand and to know, like, nope, not that today.
For real. I think when I first started taking my meds, that was a thing where trying to learn, like, okay, I could do this, but I can't do that, or just you. They even said it was like you're gonna be groggy, you're gonna be down until your body kind of get used to it, and then you can figure it out from there.
And oh my God, that's another thing. Like I have heard since Lupus Has No Face been born, and I've been helping individuals. We have been helping individuals. I have heard so many stories where like, oh, these doctors don't know what they're doing. I'm
Mm-hmm.
sleeping all day. I don't have a quality of life.
Mm-hmm.
And to be honest, your doctor is as good as you.
Mm-hmm.
So you have to be
I was just about
mindful
to say
that
that.
it's this chart that they look at, right? How much you weigh and this and that, and this is what they gonna give you and what doses they're gonna give you.
Yeah.
But
Mm-hmm.
it's your job
To tell
to
them.
journal, to document. So your next visit, like this not working for me, they will play with the dosage until it gets right.
That is a
But
fact.
because people feel so, nauseous and fatigue and all that stuff when they're on their medicine, they don't
Mhm.
want to take it.
Yep.
But like you said, your body has to get
Your body
used to
has to get
it
used
so
to it.
it can start,
Working.
operating
Yeah.
properly.
I
And they
know
don't
my
let it.
dad was real keen on that. Like the doctor the doctor told him if he lost a certain amount of pounds that he will be able to get rid of one of his medications. So he got on it so he can get rid of the metformin or something like that. Because he said it was messing up. I forgot what he said it was messing up. But he said it was making him feel weird, so he was trying to get off that one. So
Yeah, and people got to understand too. Like a lot of these meds that we take, it could be. I'm just throwing it out there. This is not true, but you can be taking tizanidine,
Mhm.
right? And that's a muscle relaxer, right?
yeah,
But it's also a psych med,
yeah,
right?
yeah,
You know
yeah,
what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah.
So
It doubles
medication.
as something else. Yeah.
Yes, it definitely does. So you just got to be mindful of
Mhm.
what you're taking, what you're doing, what you're indulging in, how you're eating, how you're operating. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So, and people, they
I
don't.
think that's more of the. I think that's more of the thing. Once we get older, it's the mindful of the things that you're putting into your body.
Yes. When you're getting older, you can't do a lot of the things that you did or
Man,
eat. I ain't
I
gonna say
tell
do a lot of
I tell
eating
everybody
certain
all the time, you
foods.
can't be drinking like that no more. Like your body don't respond to alcohol like that no more. All that sugar in the alcohol, I think like that's what was really putting me down was that oh my god, drinking then all that sugar it'd be like an overload and then I'll just be out. You know what I'm saying?
And then you gotta take it. So, okay, question: when you used to drink like that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Did you still take your meds?
Mm-hmm. No, I've been telling.
How you have?
I don't take it with alcohol. Like I don't
Some
do
people
that.
do. Honestly,
No, I've never done that. I've never taken it
some
with
people
alcohol,
do.
but I've definitely taken my meds and then went and drank before. Yeah. Mhm.
Have you ever had a reaction?
No, nope.
And we're not condoning that.
No,
I'm
no,
just
I'm definitely
asking.
not condoning
We're
it.
not condoning that.
I'm
So I'm
definitely
just
trying to
asking.
drink less. I'm going to get to a period where I don't drink at all.
So that's your goal.
Hmm.
Okay. Let's go to these comments. Tom, you want to read that? Duch?
You want me to read it? It says,
Yes, I
powerful
guess I always
podcast.
do.
I give you so much credit for this. It's very important to raise awareness. Lupus is a silent chronic disease, and it's not easy every day. Is something new. You never know how you're going to get up feeling the next morning, and that's the truth. I've seen that for real. Like we would have something planned for the next morning, and she just wouldn't be into it. And it's like, okay, now the
Did she
pivot? What do you want to
communicate
do?
that to you,
No,
or
for
did
real.
you
Yeah, yeah,
just
yeah. No,
like?
no. She was communicating those things. And I think that's another thing too, is just the communication, even being communicative with your doctor, like letting them know, like, okay, like we go in there and line, like they be like, have you drank this? And you be like, no, I don't even drink. Or they be like, do you smoke? And you know you smoke the hookah or something like that. And we lie to them, and then that's not helping. You know what I'm saying? It's not helping us.
I am so, dude. I am so happy that you are saying that.
I'm
Yes, you
for real.
have to be
I'll
honest.
be so happy that I can go to the doctor and they ask me, have I smoked? And I say yes, and I'm telling the truth. For real. I promise you. I'll be like, oh,
No, they do need to know that, and they need to know that because they need to know what
the-
medications you can go on, what medications you can't go on. They need to know how to help you help yourself. So yes,
two
you
people you
have
need to tell the truth: lawyers and doctors.
you have to tell the truth. I mean, you're not gonna go to jail. They're not gonna red flag you. They just
No,
need to
they
be able
just
to
need to
take care of
know
you
what's
properly.
going on. Like if they asking you one thing and they seeing something and you telling them that you don't smoke, but they see this trend that's happening in your logs and stuff like that, they like it don't even help.
Don't help at all.
It don't.
Okay, what are some of the common symptoms of the chronic illnesses that you have, and how do they vary from person to person?
The one of the symptoms was shortness of breath. That's when I knew that or even when I'm not taking my meds, that's when I know I'm probably missed a med. Is like I have shortness of breath. It'd be hard to do things like walking up steps or walking. Period. Like it just be
Like, is it tight?
Mhm.
Is it
tight.
really
It's just like it's very. I could say it's very hard. Like somebody sitting on your chest. Okay.
uncomfortable?
Mm-hmm.
So it's a must that you take your meds if you
Mm-hmm.
want
No,
to
no,
be
no.
comfortable.
If I like run out and I forget to schedule my like my refill and I run out, like no, I'll be on top of it now. Like I got it on auto refill now, so they just send me the alert, go pick them up. Like I got to go pick up one today, Loki.
Yeah, and they also can deliver them to your home.
Mm-hmm. I don't trust that because somebody stole my steel toes from my house.
That's not funny.
Like, for real, I had some steel toes sent to my house and that somebody stole my steel toes. So
They make it very convenient for us,
they
because
definitely
some
do.
people can't move and things like that. So they call you.
I know
it's a
my
way to get
dad's
your
wife.
medication.
She was getting stuff sent to the house. She was getting stuff sent that they had it on like ice and stuff like that. So
Mine do too. My ballista injections.
so she probably has that. I need to ask her about that.
And it's so funny not to go around, but how I got on ballista injections was a study. A lot of
I was
people.
thinking about doing Ozempic.
Yeah. Huh.
I was thinking about doing Ozempic.
Go. I think you should, because I mean that was one reason too. I went to Washington D.C. to
Mhm.
gather all that information, but a lot of people want to be in these studies and they think that they can't, but they really actually can. But I was on a study, and then that you don't know if you're getting a placebo or the real thing.
Okay, so they trying to see if
Yeah.
you're gonna lie. Yeah.
So, but I was actually getting the real thing,
Okay.
and so they ended up putting me on that, and I think that's like $4,000 or $5,000 a month.
Ooh, that's the other
but
thing.
my
I had to find the
insurance-
programs. Like,
my insurance pays for that. I don't pay
Okay.
anything, so I have really, really good insurance, and so I'm grateful for that. But yeah, that's how I got the ballista, and it comes in the mails on ice, but I have to make sure I'm able to receive that within 24 hours, because it's not that all that medication is.
Yeah. I remember her saying something like that too. But I just figured that out, that they have all these programs to help you pay for the
Yes.
medicine now.
Yes.
Because I know I think it was two of them, the Jardiance and the Entresto. The Entresto was, I think it was $5,000 or something like that. And I ended up getting into a program where they cut it down to $10 or $5, and then the other one is $10, Jardiance.
Yes. Okay. So let's.
And it's on the medicines page. Like, enter this program, put you put in your insurance, date of birth, all that stuff, and they give you a little code. You get a code to the Walgreens or whoever is filling your prescription, and they took the discount off.
So for people that is listening out there, where can they go to find this program?
Go on the medicines, the actual medicine that you're taking. Go on. They have a website. Go on their website. I'm sure they have a program for whatever you're taking.
Yeah, and people do not know as well. Like, so people with certain insurance, right? Blue Cross Blue Shield, whatever, or even if you're getting state insurance, depending on what's wrong with you and the type of medications that you are receiving, you have that right and authority to switch your insurance in order to cover certain things or be in certain networks. And people don't understand it because nobody's telling you that.
Nope,
they don't tell you that unless you got a very, a doctor that's very intuitive with it, right?
That's
or
who
you
told
know
me
somebody, right? Or somebody, but it's not out there. But it really is out there. It
Mm-hmm.
really is out there. So for people that are like, having hard times paying for medication, it is programs out there.
No, it's programs for most of them.
Switch your insurance, as many times as you want in order to pay for whatever it is that you or your children needs. And
I figured that out
I
figured that out through her. She was like, she knew it was expensive because it's a brand new medication that they're working on. She was like, if your insurance doesn't cover it all, go on the website and do this, and they should discount it. So shout out to her.
That is so dope. That is so dope.
Shout out to her. That's my dog, low-key.
What was she, a doctor or nurse?
No, that's my she's my heart specialist.
Cardiologist.
Her. Yeah, that. For real.
You the
No,
best. People,
I appreciate her because, like I said, she takes it more serious than I am.
And so to talk about, talk about a little bit of that. People don't understand the difference between a PCP, a primary care provider, and a specialist. They do not understand it. A doctor, your PCP cannot take care of everything.
He's the one that sent me to that person.
Yes, they do the small things, and I'm not discrediting them because they're very important. They are available when your specialists are not available, because specialists are very hard to even get into the appointments. So when in between that time, they can take care of you, and sometimes they're not even able to prescribe those type of medications that the specialists are able to prescribe. So it's very important to have a specialist.
Yeah, shout out to him too. He just retired, Dr. Frank. Yeah,
okay,
he's the
Dr.
one
Frank.
he's the one that sent me to the people that I'm at now. So,
that is so dope.
I appreciate him too. He's been my family's doctor since I was a kid. So, moms, pops, all of us. That's crazy that my mom and dad are divorced. They were going to the same doctor still.
If it's a good person, it's a good person.
No, I mess with I mess with Dr. Frank. That's my dog too.
Okay, what's that next comment say?
It says having a good support team, it makes it a little easier to cope.
Yes, it do. Taking control of my life. Taking control of my life. A support system it gets you through literally like 60-70% of what you're going
especially
through.
The lupus. I can see how needing a support team
and people don't understand either. Your support is not going to be your family. Not saying that my support wasn't my family when I was young, but your support is not, it's not going to always come from your family. It's going to come from your peers, older people that understand,
people from, like you said, people that have the same thing like you, like-minded people. People that, like, you might meet somebody on one of your walks or something like that becomes a person that you confide and deal with.
Absolutely. I just met someone. Her name is Kate. She is occupational therapy. I probably slaughtered that. Sorry, you guys. But she was telling me, because of the line of work that I do, that in Alaska, the Indian tribes pay top dollar for the things that we do.
I'm sure they do
here, but it's a private pay. So they got their own laws and things of that nature. But it's just like being in that environment, being in a different environment from where you come from, not your everyday environment, going out, talking to people, networking, you will know and learn so much and go so much farther.
Yeah.
People don't like to talk, especially black men. They don't like to talk. Everything's so prideful, asking for help. Why is that?
I don't know. Like, I can say that one of the group chats I'm in is better at that type of stuff, like letting the group know, like, okay, I'm going through this, could y'all pray for me? Or
that is dope.
This is I promise you, this is the group. We probably started it a couple years ago, but that is like that was probably like the best one I've been.
Tom, put that in the chat. What's the group?
No, it's a text group. Yeah, it's a text group. Text group.
No, listen, I'm trying to help my people any way that I can.
No, it's really like a group chat, a group of guys that we took a trip to Houston. So it was me, one of the podcasts that I was recording at the time. It's 4 of them on that podcast. So those 4, and then I invited who did I invite? I invited like 2 or 3 people, so it ended up being like 11 of us in Houston at the same time, and we made a group chat, and we've been in the same group chat since then. And
that is super dope. I think y'all should make a group out of that and bring everybody else in, because
because we got that part, but then on the same, it'd be a lot of toxic stuff in there too. Yeah. It'd be a lot of toxic stuff in there too.
I'm not talking about y'all personal group chat. I'm talking about making that into something.
Okay, yeah. But no, it will be one day where somebody be like, man, I'm going through this. My pop's not feeling too good. Could y'all just send one up for me? And people be in there really like I do really pray. He put a prayer in the group, like that text a prayer in there. Yeah. So
that's dope. Shout out to whoever he is.
Oh, that's Chuck. Yeah.
Okay,
shout out to Chuck.
Shout out to Chuck.
See, but that's the point. Chuck also be on BS too on sometimes. So he's the guy that did pray but he's also yeah, exactly. On the real.
Listen.
Like he prayed for my guy that day, but next day it'd be some other stuff. So
But I've been seeing this is a little bit off the topic, but I've been seeing some of our black dope men
Mhm.
in our community doing things like JB Fresh.
oh yeah,
Shout out to him. He
I'm
did like
seeing
a
it's getting
father's
better. It
dad
is.
thing,
hmm
and
Like I seen
then DJ Gillian.
oh yeah,
They're
you
doing
talking
the
yeah,
Sherman
yeah,
in the Park
yeah.
thing.
Yeah.
Like, so I do see a lot of things, but the problem is everybody needs to
Come
together,
together, yeah.
not be, oh, I'm gonna do one next year and I'm gonna be better than you. No, everybody needs to collaborate
Like I seen
together.
Harry has the Heel Black Man, I think it is.
Never heard of it. Okay.
Yeah, but he does that. So yeah, it's a thing that we all need to come together and do one. Like the ladies be doing. I promise you. I be seeing y'all do panels. It be like 7 women from all different
Walks of life.
Yeah. Yeah.
Shout out to the panel.
Yeah.
The panel podcast.
That even that. That's what I'm saying. Like stuff like that.
We just some dope women. We got models. We got a minister.
That's what I'm
nurse,
saying.
We got a comedian. We got a recruiter. You know, we got an entrepreneur.
But y'all are all come together. We always be like, oh man, I ain't gonna do it with him because this
You know why? Because we're grown. We're really grown people, and we have a lot of respect. We know who we are.
Yeah.
We're not intimidated.
Yeah.
And
so
what
you saying
no
men
individual
you saying men be intimidated by other men?
They do, and women do too. Jealous, all types of stuff. Yes, they definitely do.
We
And
need
it's
to
so
be
weird.
better. It is weird.
It's so
I
weird.
told you that on a different pod that men are weird.
We can actually be a dope community.
We
We got
could.
some dope people here. We
Definitely do.
We got
Definitely
some
do.
dope people here.
Oh,
but
we're gonna figure it out, Tom. For real, we're gonna figure it out. Cause I've been trying to get that. Like I've been trying to get that to do that. I even say stuff to like who just did a panel or just did one of those type of things. I forgot, but I was like, I'm gonna do one for men. I'm gonna figure it out.
No, and people
where
don't
men love
understand.
on each other because everybody think
is
that's
dope.
gay.
No,
Like,
why-
no,
women do it all the time.
that's
We
what
are
I'm saying.
Touchy-feely, hugs.
I ain't gonna do
kisses,
all that, but
smooches.
I still
No, I'm
want. I
just saying,
still love my friends. Like those are my people. Like I just went to go see my. We just came back from Atlanta. One of my friends, his daughter, 2 daughters were going to homecoming, and then my other friend, he just had a baby, probably 2 months,
Did y'all
6
show
weeks
up for
ago.
him?
Both of them. I went for both. Like
That
I
is
don't have.
dope.
I didn't have nothing to do with this. I'm just tagging along to be there. Like,
But that's dope, right?
mhm.
So many women go support the women.
That's what I'm
Who is there
saying.
for the man.
Yeah, come on now. Support your brother.
You ought to, and maybe they'll act better. Maybe the man will act better, won't be so
No,
broken,
my
and
guy,
have
he-
somebody to talk to and communicate with.
We do that. I mean, those are
Y'all tell
my
them the right things, though.
yeah. Those are the
Okay.
2 that I podcast with. So we've been talking like this for 10 years. So we definitely been open, and the communication is open between us 2.
Because it should never be any room for judgment. Can't nobody judge anybody.
Like in the beginning of the podcast, one of my the one that we went for his daughter's homecoming, he didn't tell us that he had a baby on the way. He had a whole baby on the way. And we talked about that on Saturday. We was talking about that. Like, remember you was hiding the kid from us.
That is, and it's like, why?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
This is your whole scene. Why would you do something like that?
You had a whole baby, dog. That was funny.
Yeah, so man needs to come.
No, we need to
together
do better.
more,
I can agree. We definitely need to do
encourage
better.
each other, correct each other. But the thing is, too, and this goes for everybody, but men is way worse at it. My opinion.
What?
Men do not like to hold other men accountable for what they do or call them out on their stuff. Because if it happens, first thing is, oh, that's just my friend, that's how he is. No, y'all are allowing him to be like that.
Yeah,
how can you love somebody and you're allowing them to make messed up decisions,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Or not call him out or not holding him accountable or not giving him, something
That's
like,
because
y'all are part of the problem too.
I was about to say we be having our own stuff. That's what we say. We got our own stuff to deal with.
Yeah, I think that's.
But I think like I said, I think with the age is getting better because I'll hit my guy like he's the financial guy, like he's good with numbers, all that stuff. Like I hit him, like I just hit him because I got a new job recently.
Congrats to that.
Thank you. I hit him because I know he has an Excel spreadsheet for like budgeting and stuff, like budgeting new budgets and stuff like that. So definitely hit him. He sent it right over, typing numbers in.
And see, normally when you ask, not for me, but normally when you ask for things, people like, why you want to or gatekeeping. That's a
No,
topic.
we
But
that's one of the things we don't do is that for sure.
congrats to that.
Mm-hmm.
So, what steps can be taken to address the race, gender, and health status to ensure culturally sensitivity and exclusively care for Black men with chronic illness?
We need to communicate. I think it goes back to, man, we just got to start taking. We don't take it serious. That's the point. Like, if I don't tell you that something is going on, or I don't even go get it checked out to even know what if I have anything going on, like how can I even be helped? You know what I'm saying?
And then how are y'all married or have spouse? If y'all love them, then y'all need to take care of yourself because you can't be no good for them if you are not good to your own self.
I just heard somebody talk about that because they
first.
just had a new baby. They was like, man, now I gotta be here for my baby. You know what I'm saying? So now he is looking more into it. Like, he just want to be here. I want to be here for my baby because as he's getting older, you know what I'm saying? They get older and stuff like that. So
yeah, and we gotta stop. I'm gonna say we
no,
gotta stop having.
It's not y'all. Y'all women regularly go because y'all go for
everything.
For real.
My arm may not be itching for too long. Like,
y'all go for
going
everything.
on?
It'd be us that be so stubborn to not go and stuff like that. So
take the time out your day, but
and it don't even be that long. That's the crazy part. Like I swear to God, my appointments probably be like half an hour, if that. Like I think they got longer as far as my specialists. Yes. So, but even those don't even be that long. Like I'd get blood work. I probably go get blood work. That's probably like 10, 15 minutes. That is the thing that be kicking me in the butt now is the blood work. Because they take a lot now. It's way more than they used to take. But every time I go, they do blood work. Yeah. So every time that I go to they know that exactly. Markers. They trying to see what, like they just gave me the new dosage. They want to make sure that all my organs and stuff are still working to the capacity and stuff like that. So that's what they're testing out now. So this is like a checkup on that now, like a run back.
That's dope.
Mm-hmm.
Keep doing it.
No, they got me until we figure all this stuff out because I don't want to pass it down to my baby. You know what I'm saying? Well, I want to figure out how we can not pass it down.
Okay. So people wait till something life changing in order to make a change, and it shouldn't take that, like, because you are enough. Whether you're struggling, going through, I don't care if you're homeless, house, whatever, you are enough to care and love on yourself, to take care of yourself. You don't need no one to come in your life to love them so hard that now you want to go do. You gotta love you more than you love somebody else.
Exactly. Right? Yep. I'm not hesitant to get this last, like the prostate one, but I'm not looking forward to it. But I know it's something that I'm gonna have to do.
Listen, why is that such a problem? Like, why?
Because ain't nobody been in there. Like,
you're going to the doctor.
I understand. That's why I said I know I'm going to do it. Like, because I know I have to do it, but I'm not looking forward to it.
I wouldn't be looking forward to it either.
No, I'm not looking forward to it. But I know it's something that I have to do. It's coming up soon. I already know. So, because I'm at that age, I'm just being honest. Because I know I don't know what the stigma is about it, but I just heard it's not a pleasant test. Yeah, see, you gotta be gentle with me.
Gentle, doctors don't want to be gentle because they don't want you to feel a way that you're not supposed to feel.
No, be gentle with me. I don't care. Like, for real, be gentle. If you're gonna go in there, be gentle. Don't just ram your finger up in there.
You just gotta relax.
This is crazy. Yeah, like no, said just relax. I'm just gonna shove it in there. Like, no, don't do that.
You gotta relax. So it won't be that bad. Okay. What do you know about lupus and how does it affect the body? Do you know anything about lupus?
I know that it's a autoimmune disease.
Correct.
I know that I've seen is it a point where it like freezes up muscles and stuff like that?
So it messes with
Seizes
your
like seizes the
and
muscles up.
joints
Yeah,
and
okay.
nerves.
I know that. I don't know the whole thing about it, but I know a little bit.
Okay.
I did a little research. You know
Did
what
a
I'm
little
saying?
research.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
So okay,
My
so
boo
question.
of that time.
And so did that help you take care of her better
Mhm.
and look at her?
She
Did you
probably
look at
was.
her different?
She probably wouldn't say no, but I thought I was acting. I thought I was there.
Did you look at her different?
No, no,
Did
I
you
don't
have
judge
any
people.
regret or not regret? Oh yeah, regret and resentment.
Yeah,
You did. Wow.
kinda.
Why?
Cause I knew some of the things that I was doing was kind of causing some of the
The stress.
stress. Yeah,
Wow.
yeah. That was after the fact. That was after, you know what I'm saying, years after figuring it out. Like, yeah.
You a grown man for
No, I'm at this is new. I just want y'all to know this before y'all start thinking I'm this person. This is totally new. I'm not even gonna lie. It is new. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay. What are some of the ways that lupus can affect the mental health, and how might that be compound?
You said how do I think it
How you?
affects the mental health?
Mhm.
I'm sure it could be super stressful. Like I know you could probably be down on yourself. Like one of those days or one of those mornings where you can't get up and stuff like that, and joints and all that stuff hurt. Becomes a thing.
I'll say for me, the mental health was more so in the beginning stages. I'll say before I accepted it,
Yeah.
because it's kind of like
Now
you're
you're
not
just like
normal
okay.
and things like that. So it plays on your mental because you be so hard on yourself and
Mhm.
going through that thing. So it can be crazy. And some people will always have the mental thing because of them not accepting it.
Yeah,
And
yeah, yeah.
so a therapist needs to be involved with them. But yeah, they
I could
definitely
say
do.
with the more so with the heart failure stuff. It
That
like you
plays on your
said,
mental.
it was the that like
It played on your mental.
mm-hmm.
How did you feel?
Not
So
knowing
you
that.
went. So okay. So walk me through. So you went to the doctor.
So I went to
They.
the doctor
Mhm.
probably around this time last year. Um, I think I scheduled an appointment because my like I would just have these spurts with my heart. It was like I took a gas station pill or like I took a pill or something like that. No, I can't even spell. I
Why
can't
would
see.
you
This
say
why black
it
men don't want to
like
talk to
that?
spell. That's why they don't want to say they
No,
truth.
because we, but right,
I'm
like we
because
all
I
know
know
what that
people,
is.
but I know everybody knows what that feels like. Oh,
So
now
let's talk
people ain't
about
took
it.
no
We
pill
are
before.
open and transparent on this platform. So what is the gas station pill for those people that did not know? That don't know. What is the gas station
Uh,
pill?
it's a appeal for people that want to heighten their sexual performance or something like that. But it helps
And you
the.
took that pill, and what happened?
This was a long time ago. This is
Right.
way before this. But I took it and my heart was beating fast. Like yeah, I was more horny, but my heart was beating harder. You know what I'm saying? Because it was pumping more blood. So when I started feeling that, I was like, it wasn't as intense, but my heart, I could feel my heart just boo, 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 boo. Like it was faster than normal.
Mm-hmm.
So when I went in, I was letting him know that I was like, I don't know what it is, but I have these spurts where my heart just is pumped. It feel like it's working harder. And so he was like, um, he couldn't do it, but he scheduled he's like, okay, I want you to go take a echo. A echo is where it's kind of like when you're pregnant, they put the gel and look at the baby. So it was doing that, looking at my heart, watching it beat, and then they take pictures. They gave him the results, and he was like, he could see that the bottom part of my heart was it was thicker than it usually should be, and that was making the blood that was coming in there. It was making it fill up faster. So as it's filling up faster, it's opening up. You know what I'm saying? So that's what was making it beat faster. But he was like, I want you to go to you could pick two different places. It was St. Luke's and I forgot what the other one to go see a specialist. I want to go see the specialist. They First day they had me. They did a blood. They drew blood. What else did we do that first day? I did a couple tests, and then they had me. So that day they scheduled out. They scheduled out like the 23andMe stuff so we could figure out my family history and stuff like that. They did I don't know what is that called. Like when you go get your brain scan, CAT scan. So they did that over my heart. Yeah, CT. They did that over my heart. I did another echo, and then I did the stress test. So I did all those things probably like a month just to figure it out.
Boom, right?
Yeah. So now we own it. Yeah, we own it. Yep. Mm-hmm.
So dealing with all of that, and you got.
And it's the thing of what if we can't figure it out and it just my heart just seizes up because it's working so hard. What if it just give up like that?
You gonna say what if? That's where the
no, I'm just saying that's what I was thinking then. So I'm way better about it now. I'm good.
Right. So that was planned on your
like yep. So but once they calmed me down, they was like, "No, we're gonna figure it out. Give us 6 months. We'll figure it out." And they do what they said they was gonna do.
That is so dope. I am so. It's not enough time.
But no, it was definitely stressful in the beginning for sure. Like you said in the beginning, when you don't want to accept it, you don't know. Like I didn't know what was going on. Like I was trying to figure it out like they was. So. And I'm not a specialist, so I don't know. Like I'm just going off what they're telling me.
Exactly. And so now you're at a point where you just asking questions.
No, I do my own research. Yeah. I'm doing my own research to see.
Holistic.
That's what I want to try to get into.
I got somebody that you should link up with.
Okay, let me know.
Her name is Chrissy, Coach Chrissy.
Okay.
But yeah, shout out to Coach Chrissy. She does.
Because I want to get onto the. I want to do CMOS like we've been talking about doing that stuff and but yeah, I'm trying to figure it out. I want to be able to get off of the meds. You know what I'm saying?
And you can. And I'm gonna send you the coach.
No, send me the.
She has so many.
I'm sure it is.
Got off meds, like she definitely did. But there is not enough time in a day to be talking about a topic like this. I definitely want to have a part 2 for you to come on.
We can definitely do a part 2.
Thank you so much for being vulnerable, open about
I told you, we don't even need the questions, fam. I'm telling you, I'm a professional. We could have kept talking. We could have went on for another hour.
We could have been talking, but unfortunately, I have a flight to catch.
Hi.
Flight to catch.
Oh yeah, you booked and busy is what you're saying. Look.
But I'm definitely gonna have you back. So where can they find you at? Where can they find you at? Where can they find some of these doctors at if they're going through anything? We're gonna have Tom drop it in the chat.
All my specialists are at St. Luke's on I forgot where it's on Oklahoma. But that's where my specialists are at. You can find me every day, Duch, DUCH, across all social platforms, Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, or you could go to the website, everydayduch.com, DUCH. The podcast is the.everyday.podcast on all the socials. Merch is everyday.merch.
I can't wait for my shirt.
No, I got you. I promise you. Next time I see you, I'm going to have it with me.
Oh my God, y'all!
I'm for real. Your dog gonna he ready to go too.
Yeah, he is ready to go. But thank you again for
no problem. Anytime.
And until next time, every Wednesday at 6:30.
When are you doing the next one? Next week?
Next Wednesday.
Oh, okay. Bye, y'all.